Welcome to Part 4 of CollabNet's Scrum training series, the Daily Scrum Meeting. I'm Michael James. I help organizations do Scrum and related Agile practices. As you learned in Part 3, our team has already conducted a backlog refinement meeting and a sprint planning meeting. Now we'll watch one of their daily Scrum meetings, somewhere in the middle of sprint execution. I'll quiz you during the scene as usual. This team meets each morning, like most Scrum teams. If you've got people distributed around the world, obviously you'll have to adjust that. Wonder what we'll find in the team room this time. The task board may look messy to us, but it's for their use, not to make outsiders comfortable. For the ultimate in realism, and to save on production costs, some of these characters are voiced by actual Scrum team members. All the situations in these modules are based on things I've experienced as a team member or seeing as a coach.
Hello, as your Scrum Master, I'm here to help you with your daily Scrum meeting. We do this at the same time, same place, each day, standing up for 15 minutes.
So what is the agenda? We only have 15 minutes.
At this meeting, each of you will report to the rest of the team your answers to the 3 questions. As a self-organizing team, you're collectively responsible for collaborating with each other, and this meeting can help remind you to do that. To help with that, there are 3 suggested questions. What did I do yesterday? What will I do today? What impedes me? I'll start. Yesterday I went to the facilities department to get better blinds for the team room windows because you guys said you couldn't see your screens on sunny days. Also yesterday I dropped by to visit Sammy Seagull, you know, that sales manager who keeps asking a couple of you for special favours, to show him where his requests are on the product backlog and how to reach the product owner about moving them up. I think he already knew that, but he didn't realise the effects of distracting the team were so visible to everyone now that we're doing 2-week iterations. Today I'll be with you here in the team room because a couple of you said you wanted help learning test-driven development. My impediments today, sometimes I know what needs to be done, but struggle with the courage to do it. I'm finding it difficult to persuade the other Scrum Masters to contribute to the organisational impediments list we posted on the wall.
Hi team. Yesterday I finished mapping the legacy database schema, at least the parts that we'll need for the View Grades PBI. I'm not really a database expert, but I got a lot of help from Peter, who is. So now we both know it. We checked each other's work, so I'm going to move this task to completed. Today I'll start on the code to read the grades from the legacy database, writing tests at the same time as I've started learning. I'd like to pair with Andy on this.
You forgot to answer the 3rd question. Tell us whether you have any impediments.
I was just getting to that. I'm uncertain whether the automated tests should go all the way to the database tables written by the legacy system, or if I should just use mock objects.
I've got some ideas about that. I'll work with you on it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Our product owner isn't here.
Yes, today the product owner is out sharing our product vision with the CEO.
I thought the product owner was supposed to be at every daily scrum. Even though we've got other business expertise on the team, the product owner is the final arbiter of requirements questions.
I thought the product owner was not allowed at the daily scrum. We'll never know our true potential for self-organization if someone who outranks us in the company watches our every move.
Yeah. Plus, if we can't function for one day without the product owner, the organization might delegate the role to someone with no real vision or authority just because they're less busy. At least our product owner can influence the CEO. Would you rather have clueless Clyde or myopic Myron?
While the product owner has an explicit role in the other meetings, Scrum's rules allow the product owner to either attend or not attend the daily Scrum. As with many issues, Scrum leaves this for the team to decide.
Are we on topic for the daily Scrum?
No, probably not. This should probably be a sidebar.
Let's keep a list of sidebar topics so whoever's interested can discuss this after the meeting.
Yesterday, I did the page layout for the View Grades PBI with help from Andy, who checked my work. Today, I'd like to write the related HTML and style sheet.
I'll pair program with you. We're still cleaning up the mess from the last time we wrote code without pair programming.
My only impediment is that I wanted to show our page layout to the product owner for feedback, and he's not here. I'll add a task to make sure it doesn't get forgotten.
Okay, team. What I did, what I will do, and what impedes me. I spent yesterday pair programming with Tim on the Update Grades PBI using test-driven development. As you all know, that includes writing a few lines of failing test code, then writing a few lines of product code, then refactoring to improve the design without changing the behavior. And then we did it again. Tim and I went through that cycle many times yesterday, finally getting the normal use case done. Tim helped me find an error condition. We corrupt the database if the legacy system tries to write the same record at the same time. So I'm adding a new task for us to handle database contention. Today I'd like to keep working on this if it's okay with you guys. I do have one impediment today. I have to leave work early to get my dad from the airport.
Hi team. As Carla said, I spent most of yesterday pair programming with her on the Update Grades PBI. As a traditional tester, I'm not very familiar with programming, but since Carla was describing her thoughts as writing the code, I found I could contribute a lot. I was able to point out edge cases she wouldn't have thought of, write some of the automated tests, and spot messy code so we could refactor it. Today I want to keep working with Carla on the database contention issue with Update Grades. As far as impediments, I'm an introvert. I'm still getting accustomed to the amount of interaction expected on a Scrum team. Sometimes I need to retreat to my old office to take a break.
Okay, team. What I did, what I will do, and what impedes me. Yesterday, I got our new continuous integration server running. It reruns all the tests every time we make a code change and alerts us instantly about regression failures. Today, I plan to plug our old tests into our new continuous integration process. My impediment is that I don't understand some of the recent changes Eddie made to the build file.
Hey, where is Eddie anyway?
Eddie's always late.
Eddie's in the space-time continuum.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late again. Did I miss anything?
Eddie, I know you were up all night working on the build file by yourself, and you probably think this speeds us up. But we see product development primarily as knowledge creation, not just construction. When you work in isolation and then miss meetings like this one, it actually slows us down in the long run.
Let's talk about this offline in another sidebar. I'll try to mediate.
We've got some sidebar topics here that some of you wanted to stay and talk about afterwards. The daily scrum is over.
That was just one example of a daily Scrum meeting. To learn more about Scrum, explore these links. To learn a lot more about Scrum, try one of our classes. This concludes Module 4.